What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. I'll be your host here, Chuck. And man, oh man, what is going on in Laker land? Man, this guy LeBron James, man. Hey, at least he's a hot topic, man, because this guy keeps himself relevant, man. Whether he is vocally saying things or subtweeting things, this guy keeps himself relevant, man, as he tries to go under the table, through the back door to a whole nother organization and hit the NBA world with that Kevin Durant 2.0 decision to go to the Golden State Warriors, man. And we all know that LeBron James has a huge crush on Steph and Wardell Curry. We know that, man. This guy always raves about Steph Curry. And every time he does that, we all know that Steph Curry just, he appreciates the love, but he always goes and says things like, hey, man, appreciate that, but I'm going to stick with the ball club I have now. Because LeBron James has been truthfully trying to pair up with Steph and Wardell Curry for a very long time. Now, I know a lot of y'all think that it was beef, which it was, with the Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors, because it was a competitive rivalry. And at the time, especially when Draymond Green was not rocking with LeBron James, neither was the Golden State Warriors. And this guy LeBron James is a genius because he always will make friends with his enemies, just like he did with Draymond Green. So what do you think? He infiltrated the Warriors organization. Secretly, boldly, clutchly. I have to say clutchly because Clutch pretty much runs the NBA. And this guy, LeBron James, is going to get his way, one way or another. And all this shows me is that LeBron James is out on the Lakers. As I told you guys, he's very selfish. And he's thinking of, man, I got to get this fifth ring. Let me tell y'all something else. Before we even get into this report, LeBron James is smart. He knows that the likelihood of him getting a fifth ring without the help of a superstar like Steph Curry is slim to none. But what happens when you don't want your legacy to go down in flames because Golden State looks like they will have a chance to get a fifth ring? And not just Golden State, Steph Curry actually looks like he has a chance to get a fifth ring just because of his playing style, and you could put pieces around him and he could take a back seat, unlike LeBron James. But LeBron James is very smart because LeBron James is going to say, okay, I don't really want you to get your fifth ring before me in my era because I already know the debate is going to be, how is LeBron James to go if Steph Curry got more rings than him? So what does this guy do? He said, we can get the fifth ring together. That way, both of our legacies are pretty much the same. When they talk about you, they'll talk about me. But LeBron James knows that they won't talk about Steph Curry the way that they will talk about him. Oh, no. LeBron James knows that, man. And he got best friends with his boyfriend, Draymond Green, right? Infiltrated the Warriors. The Warriors did not want to play hard-nosed basketball against the Lakers. When the Denver Nuggets won the NBA championship, LeBron James, because he is such a manipulator and very good at chess, this guy had infiltrated the organization, man, because he became homies with Draymond Green. Draymond Green is in love with LeBron James because he knows that his skill set isn't going to be of value on many teams. So it makes sense to do business with somebody who's the face of the league, so that way you will always be relevant. Warriors made LeBron James trade bid at deadline, and they weren't the only team Lakers shot down per report. That's pretty interesting because I must say, even though I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan, I can't deny that a guy like this with his talent, that veteran leadership, will serve its due diligence on a veteran-led team. I think that LeBron James would fit good with the Kings, the Clippers. If he was smart, he should have went to the Clippers. Small market teams, man. I think Philadelphia would have been a good look for him, man. And he could still do something the next 2 years. I think that we can get a little bit more out of this guy. But anyway, let's keep reading. It goes on to say that both the Golden State Warriors and Los Angeles Lakers stood pat at last week's trade deadline. But according to a report Wednesday morning, there was an inquiry made on the deal that would have rocked the league to its roots. And I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do think that, man, this would have caught me off guard like it did when Kevin Durant did that weak shit. Like, this would have been weaker to me. No, I think that Kevin Durant's stuff was just more weaker, but I think that aging LeBron kind of balances out, like, the look of it and the sound of it, because at the end of the day, LeBron James is damn near 40. So it wouldn't seem as bad. And this guy still has a lot of high IQ. So it goes on to say that it started with the call from Warriors owner Joe Lacob to Jeanie Buss, who wasn't interested unless LeBron wanted out. This is starting to feel like a possibility given his social media vibe. Boom. And what do I keep harping on? This guy literally talks through social media. And if I'm Jeanie Buss, I'm standing my ground, because guess what? I'm going to be passive aggressive just like you, LeBron James. I'm going to play your game. I'm going to play the weight game, because I want you to ask out. I want you to demand out, because at least at that point, we'll know what we're dealing with as far as draft compensation. And you're going to make it easier for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll make it easier for us. I think, what is he, a 51 or 50 some million cap hit? So I know that they're going to get good draft compensation for LeBron James, and I'm quite sure that the Golden State Warriors are going to send one or two of the guys that actually benefit the Warriors. There's always going to be a positive and a negative in any trade, whether it's in any sport. But let's keep going. It says Buss referred the Warriors to LeBron's agent, Clutch Sports CEO, Rich Paul, who also represents Draymond Green. Boom. What I tell y'all, man? Come on, man. Like, Green, as it turns out, was the one who encouraged Lacob to make a run at James in the first place. And this is what happens when you're head over heels for Queen James. Draymond Green is in love with Queen James. That's his new name, Queen James. I don't know if that's out there already or not. But yeah, man, Draymond Green. This is another pointer of what I was making with LeBron James. This dude is so smart. He has Draymond Green in his pocket. Draymond Green is with Clutch. Draymond Green refused to play hard-nosed playoff basketball last season when the Lakers dominated them and went on to the Western Conference Finals. It was hard for Draymond Green to really go in his bag and be what he normally is, because he's westy with LeBron James. He's going to literally go to Vegas. He's going to own an NBA team. He's going to own the NBA because Clutch is going to remain in power. And that's why I say, like, man, this guy literally is very meticulous with his moves. And he did this as a youth, as a young guy that has positioned him to be in power for a very long time. It goes on to say, if the Lakers ever wanted a temperature check on James' commitment, here was a chance to tell them. In the end, that answer for the Warriors and Lakers returned resigningly on the eve of the trade deadline. And Paul told Lacob and Warriors GM that James had no interest in trade and wanted to remain a Laker. No, I doubt that. I think that LeBron James indeed wants a trade. I think that he still wants to be in the state of California. I think that he's weighing out his options, and maybe he's using this as a tactical move to strike fear in the Lakers organization, man. But if I'm Jeanie Buss, I'm gonna let you do what you got to do. It goes on to say, even at the stage of their careers, LeBron and Curry teaming up would have broken the internet. Neither is quite the player they once were, but both are still legitimate superstars and will be a perfect basketball companions given their respective skill sets. And that's one thing I will agree on. The only thing is, because LeBron James can do so much of everything, you legit will have a lot of role players to assist this duo. And then I would ask, like, Draymond Green, like, if LeBron James gets there, man, and he's dishing the ball out because you like to be the point guard and he's pretty much executing, then the Warriors organization is going to zero in on you and say, what is the use of you? You know what I'm saying? If you're smart, I wouldn't be lobbying for a guy to come in there and take my damn job, especially if all I'm known to do is get 4 points and punch 4 people a night. And I know what y'all thinking. Man, if Draymond Green's there, he can bring this to the table. No, he can't, because the NBA is watching his ass, because he acts like a monkey man. The NBA is watching him, so he's not able to pull out those old tactics to even help LeBron James, because he damaged his career earlier. He damaged his career early by doing the antics and things and theatricals on the court. So now he has to play with a damn dog collar on. He has to be on his best behavior. So Laker Nation, man, I want you guys to weigh in on this and tell me how y'all feel about this. Do y'all want LeBron James out the building? Do y'all want him to stay? Do y'all think this would have been a good team up? What do you guys think is best for the Lakers in the next few months? Let me know your thoughts in your comments. Also, if you're rocking with the content, hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys can continue to get the latest when I drop my sports media takes. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Like always, let me know how you charge the game. Peace.